Just a short note before the video starts. I'd like to thank everyone who's been supporting me for my comeback and, helping me with stuff. Um, right now, I'd just like to take my time out to give a shout out to the people at the AX chat room and the people at the Tundra chat room. Also, special thanks to my friend Fossil for helping me with getting the ROM patched and using the emulator and whatnot. I fixed my Wi-Fi myself, so this is my first black and white battle. Also, take note that there's a lot of lag because I couldn't really fix the speed of this thing. So if anyone can help, please leave a comment. So yeah, this is a battle against Seaman from AX. This was a pretty decent battle. I've had 3 so far, and I got swept for the 2 of them, and this one was rather decent, so I decided to upload this one. And yeah, he's up with Kajondo, I lead off with Earth, and yes, I'm using sort of broken Pokemon, but I just feel like, I don't know the metagame that well, so I decided to use some Pokemon that are rather powerful than original. So, he fakes out, and switches into Sassandora, which every single team I see has, even on, YouTube and stuff. So I sub up, and yeah, and now I go for Leech Seed because I'm gonna switch after he breaks my sub. So he goes for the Dark Pulse, which is, okay. Breaks my sub, and yeah. Okay, so I get my Leech Seed health, which is pretty good, and I switch out to, yeah, I'm going ahead of myself. I switch out to Burunguru. Yeah, I never seem to pronounce this thing correctly. I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly now. So Burunguru. Anyway, he goes for Fire Blast, which tells me he's not scarfed, and I see leftovers now, so that's all good. And yep. So, I know I can take a Dark Pulse from this thing because I am the Beastly Special Wall and I want to get Toxic off of this thing. So, I Dark Pulse. No, wait, he Dark Pulses, and it does under half. So, I Toxic and it misses, which is really, really. Well, it wasn't that big in the game, but it was, hacks and it happened, so I'm cool with it. Didn't make that much of a difference anyways. So I'm getting health back from Leech Seed, which is pretty good thanks to my Urfin, and he switches out and goes into his Nitorre, which is sort of like a fortress, and yeah, I switch out into Arcanine because I'm hoping I can scare it away, and he Leech Seeds me, which is bad. Yeah. Switches out into this thing, and I close combat, predicting a switch into Sassandora, but he doesn't switch into Sassandora, so that's unfortunate. I bring it to my own Brunguru, and he Boiling Waters, and he gets the burn on the first turn. That was frustrating, annoying, all those negative terms at the same time. He switches out into his Nitorre, and I try to Toxic, which was a good prediction on his part. And yeah, I switch out and go into my Arcanine just to scare it off, but he Leech Seeds me again, so that's pretty bad. So yeah, I go for the Overheat just not to overpredict, but he goes into this thing again, and he takes my Overheat like a beast. I should have predicted that and went for the HP Grass, but that wouldn't have done anything anyways, because he has like beastly defenses and special defenses and and HP, yeah. I go into my Raikou because I can start setting up, because I know this thing can't do anything on me. But I'm an offensive Raikou, so that Boiling Water is like a 3-hit KO on me, which is pretty bad. And I go for a Calm Mind, and this is where I was really stupid. I go for a Thunderbolt. I have no idea why. Actually, I didn't even know this thing was ground type. So, it's ground and flying, which is really weird typing, but still. He kills me off with an Earthquake. I go for Earthquake. I go for Overheat with my Arcanine because I'm scarfed and whatnot. Takes him down decent health, and he kills me off with an Earthquake. so that was really bad because his thing just swept 2 of my pokes. I bring in Barunguru, and he brings in Notori. So I go for boiling water, and no, I don't get the burn because I never get luck, which is just, yeah, that's just me. Anyway, actually I do kind of get some hacks my side this time, which is pretty good. So I switch out and go into my Notori, predicting the leech seed because I know he's gonna go for the same place now that I know he's leech seed already twice. So yeah, he switches out, goes into his Kajondo, and I get on my rocks, which is good. Now this was where, you know, hacks kind of went in my favor. He misses his high jump kick, which was pretty bad for him. Yeah, go for gyro ball, and I killed it off with the gyro ball because I am running negative speed nature and I have no speed IVs, so I'm at minimum speed. So yeah, he brings in Sasandora, and I'm obviously fearing the fire move, so I go into Barunguru. Yes, I got it right, Barunguru. So yeah, he obviously goes for Fire Blast, doesn't do anything to me, and I know I can live a Dark Pulse because I am over half, but he actually gets a crit here, so that kind of sucks for me. Yeah, I'm going ahead of myself, I know. So stuff happens, blah, yeah. He goes for Dark Pulse, and that crit mattered. Yeah. But that's, you know, Pokemon, there's always crits and whatnot. So I die, and that was pretty big actually. If I lived and recovered up, I probably could have, you know, had a better chance at this game. Spoilers, all. Bring in Hitmontop because Scrooge and Rapushan. I like Hitmontop. What are you gonna do about it, huh? So I fake out because Technician and whatnot. I get a crit, which probably didn't matter because my Mach Punch probably would have killed it off anyways. It's like 80 power or something. Stab plus Technician plus... Well, yeah, it's pretty high power. So, yeah. 90 power. Yeah, that's it. 90 power Mach Punch. That's pretty good. So he brings in his... he brings in this thing, and I go for... Mach Punch. Yeah, that's it. And kill it off, which was kind of a weird move on his part, but it's good for me. Take Life Orb damage. I'm probably going to switch this Life Orb to Leftovers next time because, you know, it's not really doing me any good. Brings in this thing, and I know I can live a Thunderbolt, but not at this low. Actually, I didn't know I was going to live a Thunderbolt. That was just dumb. I was just saying that to be smart. Lol. Anyway, I live at 14 HP, which is cool, and I get off a Stone Edge, and I die from Life Orb, which is, you know, double kill, doesn't matter, but Hitmontop did a good job in this game. Bring Nerf in, he brings in Barunguru, yeah. I sub just to see what it can do, he goes for an Ice Beam, and I'm like, okay, this thing can attack me. So I switch out into my... Wait, I taunt. No, I don't switch out. I taunt. Sorry. Because I don't want it to be recovering when I switch out into my Notori. But yeah, I live the Ice Beam, which is pretty good, and I get off a Leech Seed so that I'm all set up after I die. But apparently, once you die, Taunt's effect wears off because it didn't say anything where taunt wore off after, you know, a while. So I go for a Power Whip, and yes, he gets the Cursed Body, and now my Power Whip is disabled. That's just, you know, my luck. How wonderful. Anyway, I get my Leech Seed health, which is all nice and stuff. Will-O-Wisp some misses, which is, you know, not much of a big thing. So, yeah. Anyway, he recovers, which explains the death of the taunt thing, and Gyro Ball is not going to do anything. I'm eventually going to run because, you know, I don't like Star Wars, and I don't want you guys to watch Star Wars. And, you know, he will-o-wisp me, and that's pretty much the game, you know. He's going to win eventually. You know, he's got two pokes left and two walls, and I have no attacking. I have no attacking potential whatsoever. I'm burned, so that's a good game, Seaman. I think. Yeah. I was thinking about your name, not thinking about if it was a good game or not. It was definitely a fun game, and I'll see you guys later. Hopefully, I should have more battles up by tomorrow or the day after or Monday or Tuesday or who am I even kidding? Anyways, that's it. I'm talking too much crap right now. So see you guys later. Peace.
You're